Hi, this is Lina. Welcome to Fashion Fab News. Today I have a different video, but I know that some of you want to know more about Parsons, life in New York, how is to study fashion design. So today we're going to be talking about commuting to college in New York City, especially commuting to Parsons the New School, and especially commuting if you are studying fashion design. So keep on watching. So before we start talking about Parsons and commuting to college in New York City, I want to tell you more about my makeup and my clothes. For today's eye makeup, I'm wearing Pacifica, 100% cruelty free and vegan. And this is the mascara, the eyeliner, and the eyeshadow. My lipstick is from Jeffree Star. This is Celebrity Skin. And my highlight is from Milk Makeup. This is the holographic stick. I'm wearing a Beyonce t-shirt and a clear choker from Etsy.com. So now let's start with the real problem here. Commuting to college in New York City, especially if you're gonna study fashion design, or if you're going to Parsons, or even FIT, because they are kind of close. So there's like different things that you have to think about before deciding to commute or not. If you're commuting to college in New York City, we need to talk about transportation, and basically you need to take the subway. That's the way to go, or you can take a bus, but the subway is faster. And that's the good thing about New York City, is that they have a really good public transportation. Like comparing to other cities, you can go anywhere by just taking the subway. They have a lot of lines and different buses, so that's great. I'm not saying that the subway is pretty, because it's not. It's dirty and ugly, but and you can see rats. But I mean, it's good to go to class. Like, you know that you're gonna find a station that is close to your school. If you're going to Parsons, it's gonna be Union Square. If you're taking the NQWR654, oh my god, I feel so strange saying this, but yeah, 54. You can also take the FM1, yeah, FM, and the station will be 14th Street. Yes, just 14th Street. Or you can take the 123 and the station will be 14th Street as well, but the red line. So basically, if you're going to Parsons, you don't have a problem taking the subway. The station is like, we have 3 different stations close to school, and that's great. So that's not a problem. And I think that commuting is related to the living situation. It's like if you're living at the dorms, or if you're living at home in Manhattan, Brooklyn, Queens, or New Jersey, or Long Island. So the commuting is different. That's why I also want to make another video about dorms and the living situation here in New York. So please stay tuned for that video. So now let's talk about the ugly part of taking the subway. I told you before, the subway is dirty. And if you are living at the dorms or close to school and you just have to walk to class, that's amazing. But you will have to take the subway eventually to go to the garment district, or to go to the art supply store or something like that. You will have to take it. And rush hours are tough. Late nights are terrible. There are a lot of crazy people and rude people too. So, but you have to get used to it. I think that a big part of New York is the subway system. Like, it's New York basically, since the subway system is gonna be the main thing about your commute. You need to think about all your supplies and all the things that you're gonna be carrying to school. Like at least you will have to bring your sketchbook and markers and color pencils, and other days you will have to bring like fabric or the drafting paper roll that is like this long. And if you are in freshman year, sometimes you have to create like these huge like sculptures or bring paintings. So like in New York, like let's be real, some people, like a lot of people are rude, and as soon as they see the train coming, they are just thinking about their seat, and they don't care about the other people. And even if you are carrying something like huge, like everyone is tired and they just want to sit. That's the reality. And you're gonna be carrying a lot of stuff if you are gonna study fashion design, or any of the other like creative majors or careers, whatever. You have to take the subway and you have to carry that stuff with you. Like it's really rare if they give you a seat. Like it has to be a guy that likes you or something, or a nice person. But not in general. Like in general, they're not gonna give you the seat no matter what. I remember in freshman year, I had to bring something that it was like a huge thing. It was kind of crafty, but it was about movement. And if I find the picture, I'll put it here. But it was heavy. I was just like waiting and thinking, please someone be nice and give me the seat so I can like carry this, put it here, and I will be okay. But no one gave me the seat, and at the end, like I was like almost crying. Now let's talk about a good thing about commuting. And it's like, I'm not saying that commuting is bad, because I did it and it was fine. And if you have to carry something and it's heavy and important for you, just take an Uber or a Lyft. Like you're probably not strong enough, and that project is like a big deal for you, so just take an Uber. But another thing, like a good thing about taking the subway, is that you're gonna be studying a lot. You're probably not gonna be sleeping that much. So the subway is like the perfect time. The commuting is the perfect time to take a nap, because otherwise you're not gonna be sleeping a lot. At the end, like you get used to the train. You're like, the train is the time that I can close my eyes finally, and just take a nap, sleep a little bit. And like after everything, like you just get used to it, and you're like, your body gets used to it. You're just sleeping, and it's like your body knows when you're getting to your station, or at least my body knew. And I know that sleeping in the train doesn't sound like something very glamorous, but sometimes you just need a break. And you're gonna be a student at Parsons. You're gonna be so tired, so why not? Also, like sometimes you just wanna get home and take a nap, but that 10-minute nap becomes like a 3-hour nap, and you can't allow that to happen. So why not? I think that's a good thing about commuting. I just think that commuting to college in New York City is not that bad. You just have to take the subway, and if you are commuting to Parsons the New School, like you're gonna be really lucky, because we have all the subway lines around us, so that's not a problem. And if you need to carry a lot of stuff, just like bring a bag, buy one of those bags with wheels, and you're gonna be okay. And also this commuting process, like you're gonna get used to it. If you are in New York, you're gonna become a New Yorker, and that's a big part of the New York life, just taking the subway. And I also think that commuting could be your break from like all the drama and all the stress, because school can get really stressful. and you just need to leave everything behind and just go home, have your own space, and just like take a break at least for a second. So think about it. It's not that bad, and I did it. You can do it if you're thinking about it. And also this is related with the living situation, living at the dorm or at your own place, but I'm gonna make another video about it, so please stay tuned for that. I think I'm gonna start making something like Parsons Tuesdays, something like that. So stay tuned, and don't forget to subscribe, give it a like, and follow me everywhere. Fashion Fab News, fashionfabnews.com, my blog. And if you wanna see my fashion designs, since I'm a fashion designer, go to my Instagram, lina.majorga, and my website, linamajorga.com. Remember, I'm making daily videos, so please subscribe, and I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching. I'm Lina. Till next time. Bye.